Hello dear children, I welcome you all to the next chapter of class 8 mathematics, that is direct and inverse variation. Children, to understand this topic, let us go through a situation. Mother sent Sam to the shop to buy a pen. Sam is a student of standard 8 like you people and he wanted a pen. So what happened? Mother sent Sam to the shop to buy a pen. She then started thinking that it is the birthday of Sam this weekend, so it would be better to buy 50 pens so that the pens can be used as return gifts to the children on the day when they will arrange the party. Now, by this time, Sam has reached the shop. Sam says, "What is the cost of a pen of good quality?" The shopkeeper says, "It is rupees 50. By then, mother pings Sam and tells him to bring 50 pen. Now see, Sam started thinking, one pen is rupees 50. Mother told me to bring 50 pens. So 2 pens will be 100. Suppose I take 10 pens, then 500. If I take 20 pens, then it will be 1000. Okay, if I'll take 50 pens, it will be rupees 2500. So he has calculated the amount to be paid to the shopkeeper in his mind. See children, the table again. How Sam has calculated. 1 pen rupees 50. So 2 pens, 2 into 50, 100. 10 pens, 50 into 10, 500. 20 pens, 50 into 20, 1000. And 50 pens, 50 into 50, 2500. Very nice. But if suppose we are taking the number of pens as x and cost of pens as y, are you able to find out that if the number of pens are increasing, then the cost of the pens are also increasing? See, pens are increasing, cost is also increasing. That means both the quantities are increasing simultaneously. Suppose if you try to find out the ratio between x and y, that is x by y, x is to y or x by y, you will come to know that every time when you find out the ratio x by y, you will get 1 by 50 in this case. So, these type of situations and these types of questions are said to be as in direct variation. So, children, I hope you got the point. What is direct variation? Direct variation is a variation in which two quantities come into action simultaneously. If x is increasing, y will also increase, and if x is decreasing, y is also decreasing. And this can be seen in the third table, that is x by y. When you find x by y, so x corresponding to y you have to see and then find the ratio, and you will see that every time x by y will be the same. So this is direct variation. So we can say that x by y is constant in the case of direct variation. Children, let us see one more situation. This time I am taking the situation of your class. So in class 8, this thing happened, and see what had happened. The class teacher of class 8, who is also their maths teacher, assigned a project to the monitor along with the best 4 students of their class who were good at artwork. Now what happened? She gave 6 days time to them. Now as soon as she came out of the classroom, a notice was served by the management. And the notice said that there will be an educational audit in the coming week. Now the teacher came back to the class in the last period and again told the students that the project must be complete within 3 days. Now let's see what the children are going to do. The monitor at the end of the day told the students that he is going to call all of them in the conference call and tell them what they are going to do. So let's see what the children are speaking among themselves. Now see, the monitor has called Vikas, Rishabh, Rishi Prasad, Shubham and Azan. And what they are talking, let's see. Monitor is asking, how many students are engaged in our project? So Vikas says, ma'am has assigned this work to 5 of us. Rishabh says, We have to take help of some more friends to complete this work in 3 days. Ma'am is telling us to complete this work in 3 days, so we need the help of some more friends. Rishi Prasad says, how many more we have to take to complete 6 days work in 3 days? We have to think. Shubham says, friends, see, we have planned the work to be completed in 6 days and we are 5, but the time has been reduced to half. Now we have to think what to do. Azhan says, simply we have to add 5 more students in our project to complete in 3 days. Now all the students are stunned how Azhan is telling this. So we have to see how Azhan has calculated the time and the students. Now let us see, children, how Azhan has calculated how many students should work to complete the task given by their teacher in 3 days. He said 5 students will do in 6 days. So if I double the students, the work will also be doubled. And since we can do more work, the time will reduce. So he said that if we'll take double the students, then the time will be reduced to half. So 10 students, 3 days. That means if we'll employ 15 students, it will take 2 days. Now this way he has calculated. Now children, see the table again. Number of students if increased, the time is decreasing. That means if you have a particular work to do and more number of people are employed in that work, it will take less time to complete it. That means suppose we are taking the number of students as X and time allotted as Y, we can observe here that when the number of students are increasing, the time is decreasing. So students, here when one quantity is increasing, the other quantity is decreasing. Both are in opposite direction. So we say that this is the case of inverse variation. In such cases, if you see that corresponding X and Y are multiplied, you will see that the result will be the same in every case. Here see, for 5 students 6 days, it was 30 days work. If one boy is employed, he will take 30 days to complete the same work. So if 5 students will work for 6 days, the task will be completed. Now see, 10 students, it will take 3 days. That means 10 into 3 is 30. 15 students, 15 into 2 is 30. So for 15 students, it will take 2 days time. Suppose you are employing 20 students, then 20 into number of days must give you 30. That means number of days will be equal to 30 by 20. That is 3 by 2. We can say that it will be completed in 1.5 day. So children, try to understand that in case of inverse variation, if X is increasing, you will see that Y will be decreasing. And the quantities, if multiplied together, then you will get constant results. If X is multiplied by its corresponding Y, you will get constant results in every case. So this is known as inverse variation. Children, let us see how we can solve this particular question. Complete the table if X and Y varies directly. See, X equal to 6, Y is equal to 18. X equal to 8, Y is unknown. Let it be A. When X equal to 12, Y is equal to B. That is unknown. When X equal to C, that is unknown, Y is 63. So here it is given that X and Y varies directly. When you know that X and Y varies directly, we shall keep in mind that X by Y is constant. Because for every increase in X, there is corresponding increase in Y. So X by Y will be constant. In such cases, first you have to find the ratio of X by Y. And when X equal to 6 and Y equal to 18, the ratio is 1 by 3. So for all cases, that is for 8 by A, for 12 by B and for C by 63, we have the ratio 1 by 3. So how we can calculate? 8 by A is equal to 1 by 3. 12 by b is equal to 1 by 3 and c by 63 is also equal to 1 by 3. When you will equate like this, you will do the cross multiplication. You will come to know that a is equal to 24, b is equal to 36 and c is equal to 21. Now let us see one more question of this type. Complete the table if x and y varies inversely. See, when x equal to 6, y is given 15. And when x equal to 9, y is unknown, let it be a. When x is equal to 45, y is not known, that is b. And when x is c, the value of y is 30. Now in cases of inverse variation, children, you know that the product of x and y is constant in every case, because when x increases, y decreases. So in the first case, you know that x is 6 and y is 15, so our x into y is 90. That means for 9 into a, for 45 into b, and for c into 30 also, you will get the product as 90. So using this particular equation, you can find the value of a. 9 into a is 90, so a will be equal to 10. 45 into b will be 90, so b is 2, and c into 30 is 90, so c will be equal to 3. This way, children, you can solve the unknown values if you know the variation between x and y. Now this is question time, children. I have given you 5 questions. If you go through the questions, you will come to know that they either vary directly or they vary inversely. If they are directly varying, you can use x by y is equal to constant, and if they are in inverse variation, you can use x into y is equal to constant. This way you can get the answers to all these 5 questions. So we shall meet again in the next chapter. Then stay indoors, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon again with some more questions.